questions for David. Tom, you want to start?
David, just your thoughts about, I know you guys wanted to come here and show people what y'all were about. How do you think you did that today?
I really think we accomplished that. I mean, this is the #1 team in the country, and everyone was thinking that it was going to be a blowout. But I mean, to be within 5 runs of the #1 team in the country, I mean, that's just super. I'm just super proud of my team, especially coming from the Northeast. You don't really see that competition, and it's just incredible to be in such a great ballpark and just hanging with these guys against Arkansas.
Just what were your thoughts when it was 3-0?
I really wasn't surprised because, I mean, that's how we play. Our pitching, I'm sure Arkansas is used to, I mean, that's the #1 lineup in the country. Give all my respect to them. But that's just how we play. Our pitchers aren't the fastest, but they're funky. And, I mean, I guess the Arkansas hitters had a little adjusting to do. But, I mean, chipping away 1 run each inning, that's just something that we do every time. I mean, in the past couple of weeks, we've been doing it in the 7, 8, 9 innings, but I was happy that we were doing it in the first 3 innings. But I wasn't surprised at all when it was 3-0 early on.
Thanks.
Again, let me know if you've got questions in the chat or raise your hand. Hutch. Hutch.
Sorry, mine keeps freezing up. Did y'all had a lot of runners on left a lot of runners on base there in the first 3 innings? Do you feel like you left some runs out there? Was that a little bit disappointing, even though you did score 3 runs in the first 3 innings?
Yeah, I mean, it's always disappointing if you leave people on base, but so did Arkansas. I mean, we left a little bit more. I'm pretty sure we had bases loaded a couple times in that game. But I mean, just hanging with the best, team in the country. It was just impressive to have bases loaded in the first place.
So Neil.
Thanks, David. Sunil Sundaraj from Jersey Sporting News. Can you just talk about playing in this atmosphere in front of this many fans, first of all, and then again, you had your opportunity, say, but talk about that at the 8th inning. You said you guys were able to, draw within, I think 12-8 there. If you can just talk about it. Thanks, David.
I mean, yeah, the atmosphere is amazing. I mean, that's for a lot of the guys, that's the most they've ever played in front of. Southern hospitality is a real thing. A lot of the fans were really nice to us. I mean, there was also a rowdy bunch, but we are a very veteran team for the most part, and we really did not let that get to us. For me especially, it still hasn't hit me that we played the #1 team in the country because, I mean, they have to get the ball across the plate the same as us. So it never really hit me that we were playing the #1 team in the country, but all respect to them. They had the best lineup at the end of the day.
Bob.
Hey, David. You guys had 2 runners on, and I forget who hit the drive to center field, but Christian Franklin made a dive and play that probably saved 2 runs. Well, what'd you think of that play that he made? Maybe how that impacted the game?
Yeah, I was on second base, so I was running to home, so I didn't see it. But I mean, everyone was. I was running home, and everyone started cheering, so I was kind of shocked because Paul got an absolute barrel on that ball. And that was against Cops. I mean, National Player of the Year. We said yesterday that if Cops is in, then we're in a great situation because that usually means you're ahead. So I mean, to have that barrel against Cops is just insane. But apparently, it was Christian Franklin's catch was like the best most people have ever seen. So I'll see the replay on that catch, but if that didn't happen, I'm sure the momentum would have been on our side because as soon as that happened, he hit a home run that next half inning.
And Cops was really Arkansas's only pitcher that was super effective. I think you faced him once. What'd you think of him?
Yeah, he started me off with a lot of off speed. I think that was his game plan, and then try to bust us with fastballs if we went even deeper in the count. But he was pretty effective with his off speed. That's all I saw really, and I grounded out to shortstop. So up until that point, I had 3 barrels. So I mean, he's a great pitcher, National Player of the Year. But, you know, just for him to be in the game, that's just great for us because we did have him on the ropes. And we will eventually, that's our goal is to play them again, and we'll make our way to that game.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we got time for one more question. All right, seeing none, we'll let David go. Thank you, David.